Well, guys, it's been over 2 years since I've recorded a video, and the last one I think I did was a tutorial on how to level up quicker, which did actually pretty decent for me since I've never gotten that many views before, but about 300, 400 views. So just want to thank everyone who watched that video back then. But it's been 2 years. I've been gone. I decided I'd come back, and I'd started off with a showcase. Not a showcase in the way you might be thinking, though. I'm not taking this team out into a event on this video. I will take it out in a part two because I want to spend this video explaining, and that way it's separate, and that if anyone has any feedback, has any questions, advice on how to do the rotations, they can ask me, and I will give them whatever I need to, or whatever they need me to. But basically today we're going to be looking at a free-to-play team, which maybe that's going to be the reason why a lot of you click off, but for those of you who are pure pay to, or free-to-play, don't spend a dime on the game, need units that are decent, that do damage, I've got just the team for you, minus maybe one unit every once in a while. So let's go ahead and look at it. So I don't know if I said this, but Majin category Saga team from 2 years ago, the easy aids for the Hercule and the Goku dropped alongside them, I think, back then. So I had completed that a long time ago. But recently, I think in May, these other three units had their easy A's dropped. I think there was one more. I might be forgetting. I think it might have been the transforming Gohan that goes into the Great Saiyaman or whatever. But these easy A's made these units cracked. I mean, absolutely insane. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and start with the breakdown. Basically, we're going to start with Hercule. I'm going to try to explain this as quick as possible to make but also make it understandable in bite-sized pieces. So, just drawing along the line here, Hercule, he's a tank and defense stacking unit. You want to get him supering over and over again because he does have a raised defense super attack, and he can also lower attack. But that's not all. In his passive, he has a damage reduction of 40% when HP is 40% or more, and he also has a medium chance of evading enemy's attack to help avoid the exchange for as long as possible, which I'll explain what that is in a second. And he's also a support unit in a sense, except for one of the characters on the team, which is the Majin category allies. Key +2 attack and defense 20%, and obviously exchange with the Buu with after the conditions are met. So to start with Buu, he is the pinnacle of a tank. He will eat every single attack like it's breakfast. I took him on the LGE Goku event. The supers from MUI just dissipated in front of him. So he's decent. He has attack and defense +100%. He also is a support for the Majin Buu Saga category allies. Key +2 in attack and defense +30%. So you already see decent boost for everyone on the team. Guards all attacks when there's a Majin Buu Saga category ally whose name includes Hercule or Goku. So there is not a Hercule, but there is a Goku. So this is where you're going to want to do your rotations. You want to pair them up with the right people. You don't have to pair these two up until he's exchanged, but just keep it in mind for later whenever he is defense stacked and whatnot, that you do pair them together to utilize his guard attack or guard effect to the maximum. So yeah, that's Buu. Simply tanking unit. Put him in places where you think you're not going to be able to handle the damage. He's a great tank. Next up, we have the Goku. So to put it blankly, this is what I like to call a crippled unit. It's where they rely on somebody else to help with their passive to utilize their abilities. This Goku Angel actually utilizes a buff increase for his attack and defense, but he requires Goten to be a part of the attacking turn. He has nothing really special for his super except for the possibility of stunning, but for his passive, defense +159%, attack +159%, disables enemy's guard for 7 turns for the start of turn. So right off the rip, penetrating unit, he will eat beginning stages until turn 8, because at turn 8, he will start doing attack +59% and high chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, starting from the 8th turn from the start of battle. So he starts evading immediately. And with that evading, he gets a additional defense +20% up to 59% with each attack evaded, including super attacks when there's an ally whose name includes Goten on the same team. So that's where you want to have Goten in the same rotation because he's going to rely on him to stack the defense. And when there's no, or wait, yeah, I already said that. But attack and defense was 159% or 59% when there's an ally whose name includes Goten attacking in the same turn. Okay, so the Goten has to be on the same team for the defense buff. He has to be in the same attacking turn for the attacking defense plus 159. I believe the two stack together, so it's an incredible amount of increase. He's also a support unit. Goku's family category allies key +1 and attack and defense plus 30%. So all around, decent unit. In my opinion, he gets up to about 2.5 mil, somewhere around there. It's pretty crazy. But next up, we have the other half of the Goku, which is the Goten. Once again, nothing special for the super attack, just lowers attack, which is okay, I guess. But he does get attack and defense plus 150%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% when there's an ally whose name includes Goku or Trunks on the team. Key +5 and all allies' attack and defense chance of performing a critical hit plus 10% when there's an ally whose name includes Goku or Trunks attacking in the same turn. So increased critical chance with that Goku on the same turn, which you should have them on same rotation anyway, so he's doing more damage than he already would be, and he is also a support unit. He's a mid-range nuker, in my opinion. He can get the damage there, and with the crits, he does about 2.5 to 3 million damage, which is crazy, especially if you use an item that buffs your damage. You're just maxing out completely. Moving on to the Goku Super Saiyan 3, only thing he does for his super is lowers attack, and he does have a deactivation thing, so I'll explain that one in a second. But he has attack and defense plus 120%, raises attack and defense by up to 60%, and the more HP remaining, the greater the stat boost. Attacks effective against all types for 3 turns from the start of battle. So, right off, he is a decent attacker. He's not a nuker, and he's not a tank either. So, this guy is like a mid-range unit. He's only really here for his deactivation and the, I think it's called a unit super attack or something. So, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku is okay with damage at first for the first 3 turns, and then it kind of just gets bad. So, you're going to want him to deactivate and transform probably sooner than you would think. As soon as he transforms, changes int spheres to rainbow key spheres once only, and his attack and defense will shoot up to 120%, plus an additional attack plus 30% per rainbow key sphere obtained. Attacks offensive against all types of the rainbow key sphere obtained. Medium chance of performing a critical hit when all allies are in the Majin category Saga, or Saga category. Now, he won't be getting that critical because we have a non-Majin Saga character, unfortunately, but they make up for it. They're a decent unit. But basically, if you get the right setup and you have a crap ton of rainbow orbs lined up for you, easy damage. You're doing, I'm gonna say max. I don't think I've maxed out his damage with this, but you could probably do 3.5 million, especially if you just land a crit by chance. Because I have a medium crit, medium additional. Moving on to the Gohan, which is my favorite unit personally. He raises attack infinitely. This is the definition of a built-up nuker. Every turn, he will, after he supers, he will raise his attack, but it is amplified by his passive. Attack and defense plus 58%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 58%, and a great chance of launching an additional super attack when there's another Goku's family category ally attacking the same turn. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 20% with each super attack performed up to 58%, and then he also has the support to help Goku's family. But basically, what this passive is saying is, all you have to do is super, your damage will increase, and then if you get the additional super, increase damage again, and go back to the description of the super attack, it is infinite stacking, basically. So even though you max out your passive, you will not max out your damage. So at one point, I think I got to about 4-5 mil damage, the damage stat with him. So take him on those long events. I guarantee you he will not disappoint. He is a great unit. And the recovery on these units, by the way, is immaculate. Like, you get the right colored key orbs, you're going to go back to full health like easy. Now, moving on to the outliers of the group, the Goku and Chi-Chi. Now, you guys might be questioning me why I put them on the team, but they might not do anything special for their super, but they are a stacking unit. They do attack and defense plus 122%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 22% with each attack performed up to 88%. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. So basically, it's just a loop that stacks their defense up to 88%. I think they can get up to 2 mil damage maybe, and they have decent defense at 150k. And they're also support for Goku's family and joined forces, with allies key +2 and attack and defense plus 22%. So since the Hercule's not a part of Goku's family, joined forces will get that bonus. So yeah, this unit is actually pretty decent, and their activation skill is pretty good because once you get up in the later stages, use the active skill, delays the attacks for 1 turn. So I definitely recommend saving that for as long as possible. So that's the base free-to-play team. Now, if we're talking about what friend leader you're gonna want to bring, it would probably, no, it's not gonna be probably. You're gonna want to bring this. Now, I'm not gonna say it's the STR Vegito that fuses. because they do not do nearly enough damage, nor do they support the team in the right ways. And they don't have the Goku's family category. I actually forgot to mention this with the Gohan. Or I mentioned it, but pay attention to this. Great chance of launching additional super attack when there's another Goku's family category ally attacking in the same turn. He will have a guarantee, or almost a guaranteed chance to additional super attack with another Goku's family member, which will increase his attack. But if you did the STR Vegito, there's a chance you would end up with a Gohan without a, uh, well, no, you still end up with a Goku's family, but this it gives the chance to have Goku's family on every rotation, so Gohan's getting the max capacity. And he also Super Saiyan 4 Goku links really well with the Super Saiyan 3 and the Angel Goku, boosting their damage up significantly, in my opinion. And if you have all three of these dudes on a rotation, easy claps. But it's not likely that it's going to be like that. You're probably going to have the Goku, Goten, and Goku. Super Saiyan 4 because obviously the Goku and Goten buff. But she was really good. They eat ki and like multiply it in a very beneficial way, so you can still conserve ki, use it in the right characters, and he also tanks pretty decently. And the damage output he has is insane. So like if you needed another nuker, he's your guy because maybe the Gohan's not doing it for you, but I mean he is for me. But it's everyone's personal experience. But I came to find that the Goku Super Saiyan 4 was my go-to friend leader, and I'd prefer if he was Rainbow, but sometimes you run out of the characters because you've been playing so much. But that's basically it, guys. I mean, that's the team. It is very good, in my opinion. I beat the LGE Goku event with it. I'm going to attempt the Super Saiyan 4 event whenever I record it. And, I mean, there's nothing much else to say. It's a really great team. Just remember, stack the attacks for Gohan, pair Goku and Goten up, let Hercule stack his defense before he transforms, and you're set. And also make sure to do your rotations properly and not screw up and get supered in one turn and just let the run be over. I'll probably do a better explanation on the actual LGE or whatever it's called event video. So this is it for now. I appreciate you guys coming back and watching the video. I don't know if I mentioned it already, but go ahead and give me some feedback in the comments. What am I missing? What could I add? What did you guys like about the team? Is it working for you personally? That's what I want to know. And if you wouldn't mind leaving a like and subscribing, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'm going to try to start pumping out content from now on because I've got nothing better to do. But hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.